Did you want me to explain what each one is, or?
Yeah, let's just talk about like what your normal routine is in the day. Like when you wake up, what do you have to do?
Oh, okay.
This is my friend Debbie. We're going to talk about her journey. She has gone on a big journey. As you can see, she was vibrant, she was healthy, she was strong, she was conquering the world. She came down with a very rare form of leukemia, and we want to put this out there because this is so rare, and I think it's something that everybody should know. Welcome to Angela's Hangout. Okay, we're tracking Debbie right now. There she is right there. Let's see if she's done yet. We are at 3.2 miles right now. Yeah, let's see. Debbie, are you done yet? We're at 3.2 miles.
Oh, heck no.
Come on!
I'm not even.
Oh my god, I'm tired of driving.
No, I'd like to keep going.
Oh my god, okay. Okay, we're at 5.8 miles right now. Come on.
Oh, heck yeah. No, I'm going for 10.
No. Look at the sign right there. It says dead end.
That's okay.
That means it is time to go home.
Turn around and just keep
5.8, that's enough.
Turn around.
Come, oh my god, she's killing me. She's wasting my gas. Oh my god, she's, whatever.
No, I'm going to make it 10. Sorry.
All right, well, whatever. We'll check in with you later. Call me in a half hour. We're coming into Oh my goodness. Debbie, I told you I was on my way over.
Oh, sorry.
Look. I brought you.
Oh.
I brought you some Subway.
Yummy.
And look at. I already went shopping, and look what I found for Georgie. Hold on, gotta show you, just real quick. I'm just gonna throw these right on top of you.
Oh, how cute. Oh, that's like super cute.
It's a robe.
I know. That is so sweet.
Turn it around.
Mom's awesome pup.
Yes. Okay, come on. We got things to do today.
Oh, I'm so tired, That 10-mile walk.
You too?
Yeah,
Really?
He gets tired
Really?
too.
Oh my goodness. Let's eat. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, but first we gotta take a selfie.
Mike Mackay, my grandson, is 1 month old.
Look how cute he is.
Isn't he adorable? And then they took him on a little walk today because it's warm, kind of. So doesn't he look all comfy and cute in his little stroller?
Look at him. He's like a little tiny bunny in there. Having lunch with Debbie. We went to Subway. She can have Subway now.
Yay.
And what do I spy over there? What are those?
Oh,
Girl Scout cookies.
I got those yesterday.
Oh my god.
Heck yeah.
Well, if it makes, I picked up some cookies from Subway.
Yay, I love their cookies. Thank you. Yeah.
It's lunchtime.
Oh, nothing. Did you want me to explain what each one is, or?
Yeah, let's just talk about like what your normal routine is in the day. Like when you wake up, what do you have to do?
Oh, okay. So when I wake up, I have to take all my pills.
All these pills, but I see something else down there.
Yeah, so my calcium, I just take at night, and I mainly started taking that when I was on the steroids, because that can give you a high chance of osteoporosis. So anyway, but I still take them. And then this is just an antibiotic I started taking last week because the thrush in my mouth wasn't going away, and it turned into be that prickly tongue I talked about earlier, so that's for that.
You have to go back to the previous videos to see what we're talking about.
Yeah, and this is Eliquis. I take that for my blood clot in my arm from the PICC line that we'll talk about. And this is that wonderful Jacophy.
There it is.
There it is. That helps the rash stay down. And tacrolimus, this is a immune suppressant. I take these all twice a day.
All of these you take 2 times per day?
Mm-hmm. And this is a cyclovir. This is like like an infection medication, preventive. Posaconazole, kind of the same thing. Vitamin D2.
Oh, you have 2 vitamins.
Well, this is calcium. See, calcium plus vitamin D3.
Okay.
That's just no, but this is 50,000 units of vitamin D2 that I take once a week.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And this is, it's called Bactrim. It's like another preventive infection medication. I have to take like all kinds of that. And then panoprozole.
Don't you love it?
Yeah, it's kind of like another preventive infection medication. So just basically immune suppressants and infection medications, preventive.
Lots of vitamins.
Yeah, just this really. The rest of this isn't really vitamins. But, so they're going to start taking me down on the Jacophy, hopefully next month when I have my appointment, from twice a day to once a day. And, cause this is what brought my rash down. So, hopefully it won't make my rash coming off of it. And that's what we're going to find out. And then after I'm off of that fully and my body's okay with it, then they'll start taking me off the tacrolimus, which is the other immune suppressant. Because I take it twice a day, and then I'll go down to once a day. And then hopefully, eventually I won't need it, but we shall see. Okay, so here's my calendar. So, I just write my appointments down. So, like, I do a lot of my labs here in Santa Maria, so I don't have to go to Stanford every time. So I have my labs done, and then on Wednesday and then Friday I had my doctor appointment with my BMT doctor in Stanford, but we did it over video. But she needed my lab work to make sure my, my blood and everything's doing okay, the cells. And then this coming week, I do labs again, but my appointment's going to be at my oncologist here in Santa Maria. And then he faxes those lab results from this week to my doctor in Stanford, because she needs them like every other week.
That right there, that is son-in-law's birthday.
Oh, I call him Toe, but his name's Junior. Yeah, that's his birthday. And then next month, so far, on the 18th, I'm going to have to go to Stanford, and I have a bone marrow biopsy to make sure I'm still cancer-free, and I will have an ultrasound on my blood clot, because it's not really getting any better. And I'll do labs, and then my doctor appointment with Dr. Arai, and it's going to be a busy day. And there was something else I had, I don't remember.
Look there. It's pretty much clear.
Yeah, so somewhere up here, I should have another appointment with my oncologist here. No, let's see. I do it every other week. So if I have one this Friday, but then I'm going to Stanford this day. So I might have one here in Santa Maria either on the 11th or the 25th, but I'll find out Friday when I go in.
Okay, let's talk about your blood clot, because we didn't get into that at all.
No. So basically, so I've had 2 previous PICC lines put in, like before the transplant. So I always had it done on my right arm. I'm left-handed, so I figure, I use this arm more. So so I had the PICC line put in for the transplant, and then like a week or maybe not even that at the hospital, I noticed when I cover it to take a shower, there's these covers you put on it because I can't get wet. It was like really tight on my arm, and like I couldn't really move my arm. It hurt. It swelled up. So then my arm was like totally swollen. It looked like Popeye. And but I didn't know. So the nurse practitioner came in one night, and she's like, "What's going on with your arm?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And she goes, "Does it hurt?" And I said, "Yeah, it's really tight." she goes, it looks like it's a blood clot. So she brought me into ultrasound. I got an ultrasound done, and I have a blood clot in my arm, and apparently PICC lines can cause that. So, of course, I had to have that too. So, anyway, I guess they put me on medication for it. I didn't think they did, but it went away after a few days, and they give you blood thinners, which is that Eliquis I showed you. And so when they released me to go home, they put a prescription in for Eliquis in shot form. So everything else my sister-in-law had to do, she also had to give me a shot in my stomach every night, which was a blood thinner for the blood clot. And actually we ran out one time, and we were having a problem with the insurance and refilling it, of course.
Insurance is always a problem.
Insurance is ridiculous, and I'm still having problems every time I want to refill something. But
by the way, just so you know, we are selling some hats, so
yeah. So anyway, so we ran out. So it was just like a few days of not taking those shots. My arm started swelling up like Popeye again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was really funny. We made a lot of jokes, though. It was because it doesn't hurt me to I'm like, oh, it's tight. And
is it visible now?
My arm's a little puffy because it's not working yet, but you can't really tell. See, it's really mushy here. My other arm's not like that, but it is a little swollen still. And I don't know why the pills aren't working. I'm on a higher milligram. So that's why they're going to do another ultrasound. So it's supposed to go away when the PICC line comes out. So, after my 90 days, they take the PICC line out. And days are going by, and the swelling is still there. And it was also still a little tight. And I would tell them, this blood clot thing is not going away. And so finally, after a couple of weeks of me bothering them, they finally did an ultrasound, which kind of surprised me how Stanford handled all that, but whatever. So I finally went in for an ultrasound, and the guy's like, yeah, I need to talk to your doctor. He says your blood clot's worse. I'm like, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? So then my BMT doctor, got all the results and everything, and she's like, well, it looks like the shots that I was taking the milligrams weren't high enough. And so it never was really taken care of. And I noticed when I had my PICC line, this arm always seemed a little puffy, but it never bothered me. But now, if I lift my little 5-pound weights or something, after so many reps, this arm really tightens up still. And, and then, like I said, it's still puffy. So I told my doctor at my appointment the other week, and so she said when I come in March, we'll do another ultrasound and see what's going on.
So we still have ongoing things. Yeah. Always. Well,
always with me.
Look at the calendar. I mean, it's not as full as it was the last time I was here.
Oh, well, you should have seen it in October when I was going in every day, twice a day, 7 days a week. Before my 90 days, the calendar was always full. I had so many appointments every week. So it's definitely gone down, which is good. Let's just hope it stays that way.
Absolutely. All right. Couch Talk with Debbie.
Part 5.
We might have part 7, 10 somewhere.
I know. Anyway, so we covered a lot already. I've kind of mentioned how, just randomly how the rash can come back. So, some people don't really understand that with, what did I have? A transplant.
Oh my God.
Sorry, chemo brain. I told you.
I told you old age, but yeah, you call it what you want, but yeah.
I'm normally not what? Okay, so transplants, yes, the recovery is 6 months to a year, and that depends on the patient. It depends how they do coming off of the immune suppressant medications. It depends on how their GVHD is. It depends on a lot. So it can take up to a year. Some people it does. Some people, they get back into things pretty quick. So for me, I'm not sure. I'm just starting to come off of the immune suppressants, and March 9th will be my 6th month. So then I have my appointment on the 18th. So we'll kind of see where I'm at then. And anyway, so that's why it can take a long time. And a lot of people think when you get a transplant, oh yeah, you just get your transplant, you get your new cells, and boom, you're good. No. It doesn't work that way. So anyway, so when you get GVHD, it basically stays with you forever. And so like on the Jacophy, I may be on that for years. It doesn't mean that I'm out of work for that amount of time. It's just, you know, if my rash, when they start taking me off it, if my rash starts coming back, then, you know, they're going to have to put me back on it twice a day. And that's just how it is. And I don't know what's going to happen, so we'll see. But the rash, like, say like it doesn't come back and I'm doing good for a few years, that rash could come back again like 4 years from now, but as chronic GVHD, so not as bad as a case. 4 years, 10 years from now, I can get chronic GVHD in my eyes and my mouth, or like I said, it affects like your liver or your stomach. So it's like once you catch it, you're more at risk of getting it again. But because I had acute GVHD, all more than likely it'll come back as chronic. So that's why it's just really important to pay attention to your body and signs of these things that could be going on. And yeah, it's just, so it's like these things just never leave you, like, basically. So it kind of sucks.
Well, that's why you do so much. You have to constantly go in for blood work, labs, and all that stuff.
Yeah, after the first year, I think my lab work is like once a month for a while. It won't be that way forever unless something flares up. But I think it'll be at once a month for a while, and then they'll tell me more about that at my 1 year. So it just kind of depends, yeah, what's going on with me and what my body decides to do. So, and then also fatigue, you know, I apparently, you know, I obviously get very tired.
Just because I woke you up from your nap.
I know. I do get tired a lot after I walk and stuff like that. And I don't know, lately I haven't been taking too many naps, but I would like to rest more. And like this type of fatigue, it's not just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm kind of tired. I mean, like when it hits you hard, I mean, it hits you and it's kind of like, I need a nap now or I'm gonna fall over. It's, yeah, it hits you really hard. Like some days I have no choice but to lay down. Sometimes I just lay down and rest for a while. That's plenty for me. But other times I'll fall asleep pretty hard. So.
Do you wake up and wonder like what day it is and stuff? Like
No.
I do that when I take a nap. Like I, you know, wake up and go, is this still Tuesday or is this still like you know whatever?
Well, yeah, sometimes I do that.
Hold on, what time is it?
It depends how.
Is this AM or PM? I don't, you know.
It depends how deep
Hold
your
on,
sleep
let me look
is.
outside and see what it looks like. It's still sunny out.
I know. What's on TV?
Jeez, I know, right?
Yeah, I think that depends on what deep of a sleep you're in. But yeah, I do that even before all.
I do that all the time.
So a lot of people, like fatigue stays with them forever or for years. Some people get it so bad to where they can't go back to work. I don't feel I'm in that situation, but anyway, so, but I do feel for me fatigue will probably be a big thing for a while. You know, just have to get through it. And, but yeah, that's about it. Just have to, you know, watch for signs of the GVHD coming back, and if I feel that it is, I just have to call my doctor and make an appointment and go in there, and they'll test me and look at me and whatever, put me on whatever medication. So
So what are your recommendations for people at your point right now that have already gone through everything that you're going through? What are your recommendations?
I say, which I should take my own advice, is even though you're feeling better, you're still not recovered. And it does take a long time to recover from this, and your body needs to get used to these new cells that it has, and your body's actually forming new cells from from your donors, I should say. So, it's still a lot on your body. We just don't realize it. So rest and eating good foods, to me, is what's important at this point.
And getting exercise too.
Yeah, definitely. Walking,
Even
riding.
when you don't feel like getting out of bed.
Yeah, there's a lot of times where I literally do not want to. And for me, I am walking a lot now, but I do notice after like 3.5 miles, my legs really start to hurt, and before all this, I used to run all the time, so it's not like I'm new to walking. It's just part of it, and they told me that, yeah, if my bones continually ache, then it could be GVHD. So, because it affects your joints and everything too.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. But they said that as far as like when you exercise, especially lifting weights, don't expect the strength to be there, like gaining more strength or whatever, as quickly as it used to, because it's not, especially if you're on the steroids and you're coming off of them. And she said you will get more, you'll build more endurance before strength, which is true. I mean,
Makes sense.
yeah, I can feel that. So, but yeah, right now after walking like 3.5 miles, it starts to hurt my legs a lot. Like I have to slow down a lot. I will still do more than that, but I do have to slow down.
Keep on going.
Yeah. So, but that's why it's important to keep your body moving, whether it's walking, bicycling. Well, you can't swim in a pool. But I also highly recommend, even before all this happened, weightlifting is really important, because that's what keeps you strong. And even right now I do 5-pound dumbbells. I mean, I used to do 15-pound dumbbells for bicep curls or whatever.
She was a workhorse. The things that she's done, like she would call and tell me about some program you were in Nopomo, and you were
CrossFit.
Oh boy,
I love CrossFit.
And she was writing it out for me, and I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah, I did a CrossFit workout 2 weeks ago, just at home, and just a basic one, and I was sore for 2 weeks. It killed me.
What you did up there.
And I took it easy too.
I never even understood.
So, but it's important to keep the strength, and just keep your muscles as strong as you could. And if you don't feel like working out, just go outside and walk for 5 minutes and see how you feel. Unless you're really having an off day, like I've had some off days this week. I've been like really dizzy. And so I did try walking, and I actually had to stop and sit down for a while, because I just got like, whoa, I am so dizzy. And then I just went home after. So, you have to take everything day by day, literally, with this. And just listen to your body. And if you need to take a day and rest and do absolutely nothing, then that's what you do. I mean, you're going through a lot.
Basically, the point is listen to your body, but try and do the best that you can with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
just try to
eat well,
keep it healthy.
Exercise.
Yep, and rest. So that's, I mean, I'm not a pro, and I'm only almost 6 months into this, but I've learned a lot, and I read a lot, and just from my experience so far, that's what seems to be helping me, and I believe that's why I'm able to do the things I can now. Like I can go out on a 5 or 6 mile hike. It's going to be painful for a couple days after, and I'm going to be very tired, but I can do it. I just won't do it all the time. So so I think that's kind of about it, unless you could think of other questions.
I can't think of anything, but I do want to say a big thank you for sharing your information with us. I really appreciate it. And look at this hair. Oh my goodness. And don't forget, you guys, we're selling hats. So
Yeah,
just
and
send me an email.
I ordered this special shirt.
Look at this shirt.
I'm a bone marrow. Oh, we're on perfect timing. I'm a bone marrow survivor, or I survived a bone marrow transplant. Because I didn't think a transplant was going to be so much, and then when I found out that it is, and I'm going through it, and then the whole rash situation, and I saw this shirt online, I'm like, I'm so getting it, and I wore it on my 90 days, and I'm proudly gonna wear it because this has been one heck of a journey, and it's not over
You
yet.
have to send me that link so that we can put it in the description box for others that might want one.
Yeah, I'll have to. I just Googled bone marrow transplant shirts.
I'll find it.
Yeah,
Put it down there.
I don't really have the linking. I ordered this a long time ago.
You're so soft. You're so soft. It's so cute. I love it.
I know, it is. So.
Look at, she needs her brush now. Look at.
Oh, and after I take a shower now, like my hair, it stays wet. Like before, I would just dry it with the towel like that, and it's dry. Now I'm like, oh, I need to dry it. I think I need a blow dryer.
Okay, gift basket coming up. So, note to self, brush, to blow dryer.
Comb,
You're
really.
probably gonna need a straightener and a curling iron here in a minute. So.
I'm gonna need some hairspray. Yeah.
Shampoo, I'm not too sure about yet, but.
Oh, yeah. The dermatologist has me using Head and Shoulders to wash my head and my face because Head and Shoulders apparently prevent fungus growing on me because of the rash. And I also have to put a cream on. I didn't cover all that. I also have to put a cream on my face twice a day to prevent, from going outside, like a fungus growing on my face because of the rash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she said that they started doing that.
It's like not a sunblock. It's like an actual cream that you have to use.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. She started it with her GVHD patients about 5 years ago because I guess before that she noticed that a lot of people that had like acute GVHD and especially the ones like I did from your head all the way down because it was on my face too, that sometimes it would flare up on your face and it looks like the rash is coming back, but it really isn't. It's just from the stuff in the air that you're extra sensitive to.
Isn't that crazy?
So she started prescribing this cream and it prevented all that from happening.
And then she said to use Head and Shoulders.
Yeah, just plain, regular Head and Shoulders, none of the fancy Head and Shoulders stuff they have.
I do have to say it's very soft.
Yeah, just wash
really cute.
your head. Even when I was completely bald, she says, yeah, just wash your head with it and wash your face with it every time you take a shower. So that's what I do. And then put that cream on.
All right, well, we're going to do another update because we want to keep checking in with Debbie. So
yeah, when I get my results back from the biopsy, hopefully I'll
and her
still
daughter's going to be here soon, and we're excited to share the new baby in her life and
all that fun
yeah.
stuff.
I probably won't get the first time reaction, but I'll see the Debbie with her hair going, ah!
I know.
Oh my God, no, I'm just kidding. He's actually a very good baby.
Yeah, he is.
So, yeah, well, we're going to keep you updated.
Yeah, we will. Anyway, thank you for watching all these episodes, and if you have any questions, just leave it in the comment box, and we'll get to them, and I can make you hats, and
She's working on hats right now.
Yeah.
So
We'll see. Here's just an example of a couple I made.
yeah, she just sold those too. So we are on the, look at them. They're so cute. Wait, hold on. Let me put this one. Look. It's so cute.
Yeah, that's an adult and this is a child.
Now it's used. Sorry.
Yeah. You know, right? And this is a child size, so.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I'll have all that information in the description box. All you have to do is just click down where the little arrow is underneath the title, and it'll have like a little arrow. So you just click on that, and everything will be listed right there that has like her GoFundMe page. It's gonna have my email address. All you have to do is email me, and we'll make sure you get a hat. She makes them in various colors. She has a whole bunch of yarn, and we'll get them out to you.
Yeah.
$5, $2 for shipping and handling. And all the proceeds, every single thing that we're doing right now for Debbie goes to Debbie because, as you can imagine, her medical bills are like beyond belief, astronomical, like numbers that we would never see in our ever. So everything's going to Debbie. So, and it's something that she enjoys doing.
Yeah.
I call these Debbie originals. So, so anyway.
It's very therapeutic for me.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye. I wanted to take a moment real quick and thank Ron and Brenda for all of their help, love, and support to get Debbie through this journey. And, of course, all of her valuable friends and family and well wishes, prayers, everything. This has really meant a lot to her, and it's gotten her to where she is right now. So appreciative of everybody checking in. And I love reading your comments. Drop one in the comment section below. And, and we will see you in the next one. So thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye now.